Do you wake up feeling tired even after a full night's sleep? Do simple tasks that used to be effortless now leave you feeling drained and wondering where your energy went? If you're over 60, you're not alone in experiencing this gradual decline in strength and vitality that seems to sneak up on us with each passing year. The truth is, many people accept fatigue and weakness as inevitable parts of aging. But what if I told you that the right foods could dramatically change how you feel every single day? Your body is still capable of incredible strength and energy, but it needs the right fuel to unlock that potential. After decades of research and countless success stories, we now know that certain foods act like natural power boosters for mature adults, helping to rebuild muscle, increase energy levels, and restore that zest for life you thought was gone forever. Today, I'm going to share with you 12 specific foods that can transform your daily experience from surviving to truly thriving. These aren't expensive supplements or complicated meal plans, but simple, accessible foods that you can find at any grocery store. Stay with me until the end because the last food on this list might surprise you, and it could be the game changer you've been searching for. The reality of aging after 60 brings challenges that many of us weren't prepared for. And one of the most noticeable changes is the gradual loss of physical strength and mental energy that once seemed endless. This isn't just about feeling a little more tired than usual or needing an extra cup of coffee in the morning. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how your body processes nutrients, builds and maintains muscle tissue, and generates the cellular energy that powers every aspect of your daily life. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down by approximately 2 to 3% each decade after age 30, and this process accelerates after 60. Your digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing vital nutrients, even when you're eating the same foods that nourished you perfectly well in your younger years. Meanwhile, your muscle mass begins to decline at a rate of 3 to 8% per decade, a condition known as sarcopenia, which directly impacts your strength, balance, and overall vitality. The hormonal changes that accompany aging also play a significant role in this energy decline. Growth hormone production decreases, insulin sensitivity changes, and the delicate balance of neurotransmitters that regulate mood and energy levels shifts in ways that can leave you feeling like a shadow of your former self. But here's what most people don't realize. Your body's decreased efficiency doesn't mean you're powerless to fight back. The key lies in understanding that your nutritional needs have evolved, and the foods that can restore your strength and energy are often different from what conventional wisdom suggests. Many older adults unknowingly follow eating patterns that worked in their 30s and 40s, but are now contributing to their fatigue and weakness. They might be consuming adequate calories, but missing crucial nutrients that their aging bodies desperately need to function optimally. The pharmaceutical industry often presents medication as the primary solution for age-related decline, but the truth is that targeted nutrition can be incredibly powerful in reversing many of these changes. When you provide your body with the specific nutrients it needs to combat age-related metabolic changes, support muscle protein synthesis, and enhance cellular energy production, you can experience remarkable improvements in how you feel and function. The 12 foods we're about to explore aren't just nutritious options. They're strategic choices based on scientific research into how aging affects nutrient absorption, muscle maintenance, and energy production at the cellular level. Understanding why your body responds differently to food after 60 is crucial for making the right nutritional choices that can genuinely restore your vitality. Think of your body as a sophisticated machine that has been running efficiently for decades, but now some of its parts need different types of fuel and maintenance to continue performing at their best. Your digestive system, which once effortlessly broke down and absorbed nutrients from any meal, now faces several age-related challenges that can leave you nutritionally deficient even when you think you're eating well. The stomach produces less acid as we age, which means proteins aren't broken down as effectively, leading to poor absorption of essential amino acids that your muscles desperately need for repair and growth. Your intestinal lining becomes less permeable, creating barriers to nutrient absorption. while beneficial gut bacteria that aid digestion naturally decline in number and diversity. This creates a perfect storm where you might be eating adequate amounts of food, but still experiencing the fatigue and weakness that comes from cellular malnutrition. Consider what happens when you eat a piece of chicken, for example. In your younger years, your body would efficiently break down the protein into amino acids, absorb them through the intestinal wall, and transport them to muscle tissue where they would be used for repair and growth. After 60, this same piece of chicken might only deliver a fraction of its protein value to your muscles, leaving you with less raw material for maintaining strength and energy. The same principle applies to other nutrients that are critical for vitality. Iron absorption decreases significantly with age, which can lead to fatigue even when blood tests show normal levels because your body simply cannot extract enough iron from the foods you eat. Vitamin B12 absorption becomes severely impaired due to decreased stomach acid production and changes in the intrinsic factor needed for B12 uptake, affecting energy production at the cellular level and potentially causing symptoms that are often dismissed as normal aging, but are actually preventable nutritional deficiencies. Calcium and vitamin D absorption also decline substantially, impacting not just bone health, but also muscle function and overall energy levels, since calcium plays a crucial role in muscle contraction, and vitamin D influences muscle strength and balance. Your liver, which processes and stores many nutrients, also becomes less efficient with age, affecting how your body manages blood sugar levels throughout the day and metabolizes fats for sustained energy. This is why many people over 60 experience unpredictable energy crashes throughout the day, sudden afternoon fatigue, or difficulty maintaining stable energy levels, even when they haven't changed their eating habits from what worked perfectly well in their 40s and 50s. The foods that once sustained steady energy levels no longer provide the same reliable fuel, because your body's ability to extract and utilize their nutrients has fundamentally changed. Your pancreas may produce less digestive enzymes, making it harder to break down fats and complex carbohydrates. Your kidneys become less efficient at maintaining electrolyte balance, which affects cellular energy production. Even your saliva production decreases, which begins the digestive process and affects how well you can break down starches and begin protein digestion before food even reaches your stomach. However, when you understand these changes, you can work with your body's new requirements rather than against them. Certain foods are particularly effective at overcoming these age-related absorption challenges because they contain nutrients in forms that are easier for mature digestive systems to process, or they provide compounds that actually enhance the absorption of other nutrients. Some foods naturally contain digestive enzymes that support your body's decreased enzyme production. Others provide nutrients in chelated forms that bypass some of the absorption barriers that develop with age. The key is knowing which foods these are and how to incorporate them strategically into your daily routine to maximize their benefits for strength and vitality. The impact of declining strength and vitality after 60 extends far beyond feeling physically tired, touching every aspect of your daily life in ways that can be both heartbreaking and frustrating. When your energy levels become unpredictable, simple activities that once brought joy and satisfaction can become sources of anxiety and disappointment. You might find yourself hesitating before accepting social invitations, wondering if you'll have enough energy to enjoy the evening, or if you'll need to leave early because of sudden fatigue. The morning routine that used to energize you for the day ahead now feels like an uphill battle, with each task requiring more effort and mental preparation than it should. Many people describe feeling like they're living in a body that no longer responds the way they expect it to, creating a sense of disconnection between their mental desires and their physical capabilities. The emotional toll of this experience cannot be understated. When you can no longer trust your body to have consistent energy throughout the day, it affects your confidence in making plans, your willingness to try new activities, and your overall sense of independence. You might notice yourself declining opportunities that would have excited you just a few years ago, not because you're no longer interested, but because you're unsure whether your energy will cooperate. This gradual withdrawal from activities can lead to feelings of isolation and a shrinking social circle. which in turn affects mental health and can accelerate the physical decline you're trying to avoid. The frustration of wanting to be active and engaged, but feeling held back by unpredictable energy levels creates a cycle where physical limitations begin to impact emotional well-being, and emotional stress further depletes physical resources. Sleep patterns often become disrupted when your body isn't getting the nutrients it needs for proper energy production, leading to restless nights followed by groggy mornings that set a negative tone for the entire day. You might find yourself needing afternoon naps that leave you feeling more tired rather than refreshed, or experiencing energy spikes at inappropriate times that interfere with your natural sleep cycle. The cognitive effects of poor nutrition can be equally challenging, with difficulty concentrating, memory lapses, and mental fog that makes even familiar tasks feel overwhelming. These symptoms often lead people to assume they're experiencing normal cognitive aging, when they may actually be dealing with nutritional deficiencies that are entirely correctable. The physical manifestations of declining vitality affect balance, coordination, and muscle strength in ways that can make everyday activities feel risky or uncertain. Climbing stairs might require holding the railing more tightly, carrying groceries becomes a strategic challenge, and even getting up from a chair can feel less fluid and confident than before. These changes often happen gradually, so you might not notice the full extent of the decline until you find yourself avoiding certain activities altogether. The fear of falling or feeling unsteady can lead to a more sedentary lifestyle, which paradoxically accelerates muscle loss and further decreases energy levels. What many people don't realize is that proper nutrition can significantly impact not just energy levels, but also balance, coordination, and the confidence that comes from feeling strong and stable in your own body. When it comes to nutrition for older adults, there are countless myths and misconceptions that can actually prevent you from achieving the strength and vitality you're seeking. One of the most damaging beliefs is that you should eat less as you age because your metabolism slows down. While it's true that metabolic rate decreases, many people over 60 are actually under-eating protein and essential nutrients, which accelerates muscle loss and fatigue. The idea that smaller portions automatically equal better health for seniors has led many people to consume inadequate nutrition precisely when their bodies need strategic nourishment most. Another persistent myth suggests that supplements can replace a good diet, leading people to rely on multivitamins while neglecting whole foods that provide nutrients and forms their aging bodies can actually absorb and utilize effectively. Many people believe that avoiding fats will improve their health and energy levels, but this outdated advice can be particularly harmful for older adults whose brains and hormones require healthy fats to function optimally. The fear of cholesterol has led many seniors to eliminate foods like eggs and avocados that are actually powerhouses of nutrition for maintaining cognitive function and sustained energy. Similarly, the belief that carbohydrates should be severely restricted can backfire for active older adults whose muscles and brains need glucose for proper function, though the type and timing of carbohydrates does matter significantly. There's also a widespread misconception that age-related decline is inevitable, and that nutrition cannot meaningfully impact how you feel and function. This fatalistic thinking prevents many people from making dietary changes that could dramatically improve their quality of life. The truth is that while aging does bring physiological changes, many of the symptoms attributed to normal aging are actually reversible nutritional deficiencies. Your body remains remarkably adaptable even after 60, and providing it with the right nutrients can restore surprising levels of energy and strength. Another dangerous myth is that if you've been eating a certain way for decades, it's too late to change or see benefits from different foods. Research consistently shows that nutritional improvements can have noticeable effects on energy, muscle strength, and cognitive function within weeks or months, regardless of your starting point. The belief that healthy eating is too expensive or complicated for seniors also prevents many people from exploring simple, affordable foods that could transform their daily experience. The reality is that many of the most beneficial foods for older adults are basic, accessible options that don't require special preparation or significant expense, but rather strategic selection and timing. Now let's explore the 12 specific foods that can dramatically restore your strength and vitality after 60, along with practical strategies for incorporating them into your daily routine. These foods have been selected not just for their nutritional content, but for their ability to work with your body's changing needs and absorption capabilities. First, eggs stand out as one of the most complete protein sources available, containing all essential amino acids in forms that are easily digestible for mature adults. The key is eating them regularly, ideally 1 to 2 eggs daily, and don't worry about the cholesterol myth we discussed earlier. Your brain and hormones actually need cholesterol to function optimally. Greek yogurt provides both high-quality protein and beneficial probiotics that support the gut health crucial for nutrient absorption. Choose plain varieties with live cultures and add your own fruits to avoid excess sugar that can interfere with sustained energy levels. Salmon and other fatty fish deliver omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation while providing easily absorbed protein. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week, and if fresh fish isn't accessible or affordable, canned salmon and sardines are equally nutritious options. Sweet potatoes offer complex carbohydrates that provide steady energy along with beta-carotene and fiber that support digestive health. Unlike regular potatoes, sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic impact, preventing energy crashes. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are powerhouses of folate, iron, and magnesium, but the key is eating them with a source of vitamin C and healthy fat to maximize absorption. A spinach salad with olive oil and lemon juice is far more nutritious than plain steamed spinach. Nuts, particularly almonds and walnuts, provide healthy fats, protein, and vitamin E that support brain function and sustained energy. A small handful daily is sufficient, and soaking them overnight can improve digestibility for some people. Berries, especially blueberries and blackberries, offer antioxidants that protect against cellular damage while providing natural sugars for quick energy without the crash associated with processed sweets. Avocados deliver monounsaturated fats that support hormone production and nutrient absorption, plus potassium for heart health and muscle function. Half an avocado daily can significantly impact how you feel and function. Lean meats like chicken breast and turkey provide easily absorbed protein, but the preparation method matters significantly. Slow cooking or braising breaks down proteins more than grilling or frying, making them easier for your digestive system to process. Beans and lentils offer plant-based protein plus fiber and minerals, but introducing them gradually prevents digestive discomfort. Start with small portions and increase slowly to allow your gut bacteria to adapt. Olive oil isn't just a cooking medium, but a nutritional powerhouse that enhances the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from other foods. Use it generously on salads and vegetables, and don't be afraid to drizzle it over cooked foods. The 12th food might surprise you: dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao content. It provides flavonoids that support circulation and brain function, plus small amounts of caffeine for natural energy. A small square daily can satisfy sweet cravings while providing real nutritional benefits. The key to success with these foods is consistency rather than perfection. Focus on including several of them each day rather than trying to eat all 12 daily. Timing also matters. Spreading protein intake throughout the day supports muscle maintenance better than consuming large amounts at single meals. Eating a protein-rich breakfast sets a positive tone for stable energy all day, while including healthy fats, with each meal slows digestion and prevents energy spikes and crashes. Preparation strategies can significantly impact nutrient availability. Cooking tomatoes increases lycopene absorption, while eating carrots with a small amount of fat enhances beta-carotene uptake. Combining iron-rich foods with vitamin C sources improves iron absorption, which is particularly important for older adults. Most importantly, listen to your body and adjust portions and combinations based on how different foods make you feel. What works perfectly for one person might need modification for another, and that's completely normal and expected. The journey of aging doesn't have to be one of gradual decline and resignation to feeling less vibrant than you once did. Every single day, You have the power to make choices that either support your body's incredible capacity for renewal or contribute to the fatigue and weakness that too many people accept as inevitable. The 12 foods we've discussed today aren't magical solutions, but they are proven tools that can help you reclaim the energy, strength, and zest for life that you may have thought were permanently lost to the passage of time. Your body is still capable of remarkable healing and vitality, regardless of what decade of life you're in, and the science consistently shows that it's never too late to start nourishing yourself in ways that make a meaningful difference. Remember that small, consistent changes often produce more lasting results than dramatic overhauls that become overwhelming and unsustainable. Start with one or two of these foods that appeal to you most or seem easiest to incorporate into your current routine. Pay attention to how you feel after eating them regularly for a few weeks. Notice whether your energy levels become more stable, whether you feel stronger during daily activities, or whether your mood and mental clarity improve. These subtle changes often precede more dramatic improvements in strength and vitality, so be patient with the process while remaining consistent with your efforts. The goal isn't perfection but progress, and every positive choice you make is an investment in your future self. You deserve to feel strong, energetic, and capable of enjoying all the experiences that life has to offer. Whether that's playing with grandchildren, pursuing hobbies you're passionate about, traveling to places you've always wanted to see, or simply having the energy to engage fully in your daily life without constant fatigue holding you back. Your age is not a limitation, but rather an opportunity to apply wisdom and experience to taking better care of yourself than perhaps you ever have before. The information in this video represents decades of research into how nutrition can support healthy aging, but it's just the beginning of what's possible when you commit to nourishing your body strategically. If this video has been helpful to you, please subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based guidance on living your most vibrant life after 60. Leave a comment letting us know where you're watching from and which of these 12 foods you're most excited to try. Your engagement helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information, so please share this video with friends or family members who might be struggling with low energy or declining strength. Together, we can change the narrative around aging and help more people discover that their best years can truly lie ahead.